Weekend insights for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network meteorologist Danielle Noyce here. These are the key points of what we're going to cover in this video for this first weekend of April. Clouds will win out the battle of the skies this weekend. We will start with some Saturday sunshine in spots, timing out some Sunday rain together, a brisk and drier start to next week before milder air returns, but not until Thursday as it looks right now. Pollen forecast, the tree pollen, you feel it, the maple, the juniper, the poplar, really spiking here. So we put moderate to high. The rain will wash a little bit out of the air, but this time of the year, it's really spikes right back up there. The weeds are still low. The grass pollen is still relatively low, although that's starting to come up as well. Sox at Fenway Park this weekend. We get a 4:10 first pitch on Saturday and an afternoon 1:35 first pitch on Sunday with the Padres in town. Temperatures will be on the cool side for Saturday's game in the upper 40s and actually probably in the lower 40s by the end of the game. So it's definitely a brisk feel, onshore wind about 10 to 20 miles per hour with some gusts occasionally higher. And Sunday's game does feature a threat for some rain, even though temperatures will be running in the 50s. So I would certainly say have the hood to pop up. Meanwhile, want to give a shout out to our newest 1 Degree Outside champion, SawyerInfrared.com. Inspection services, optical gas imaging, acoustic imaging. He does it all. Dave Sawyer at SawyerInfrared.com. Check out his website today, servicing all of New England. Meanwhile, we got the OGs, right? Gate City Reflexology and Massage up in Nashua, New Hampshire. Feel good inside and out. GateCityMassage.com to make your appointment today. And O'Brien's Garden Center in Danvers, Massachusetts for all of your spring gardening needs, opening up soon. Check out their Facebook page at O'Brien's Garden Center. If you want to help support our independent mission, we've got 4 ways to do it. 4 membership levels. All the details are at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. We're so appreciative of the continued support. Meanwhile, forecast map on Saturday, we've got a pretty sharp cold front that's going to be slicing through the Ohio Valley. Out ahead of it, a lot of warmth and humidity. In fact, that will breed thunderstorms and the highest risk of some isolated to scattered action in terms of reaching severe levels from Cleveland down to Columbus into Cincinnati as well. And then a broader area that will have an isolated chance for some storms to pop as temperatures climb up 85 to near 90, breaking records here from the lower portions of the Ohio Valley stretching over to the mid-Atlantic and a sharp cool down behind it. We are on the cooler side of the front. So even though temperatures early on Saturday may be relatively mild, with that onshore wind taking hold, they will actually drop over the course of the day. Some low clouds will fill in too. I do think most of our Saturday is dry though. A couple of showers in western New England as we transition back into some relatively mild air. So Saturday night into Sunday morning, with that warm front lifting north, there'll be some scattered showers around. Look at this, some pockets of sleet and freezing rain in far northern New England. Think the Northeast Kingdom briefly, and then central and northern Maine. Otherwise, our Sunday, here comes a cold front. Scattered showers in the morning, then a little break in the action, but then sweeping through from northwest to southeast, a period of some rain, even a few downpours. I can't rule out an isolated thunderstorm. The greatest chance of that happening, or the highest risk, I should say, is over southeastern Massachusetts during the late afternoon. Notice by evening, actually, we're drying out in much of northwestern New England as the cold front sinks south and east. Last to see the showers exit will be the outer Cape during the evening hours. And then Monday's quiet. We start with sun, but clouds build in because there will be enough cold air aloft to create some instability. So we do turn mostly cloudy for a time. I can't rule out a sprinkle out a couple of those clouds. And notice northern New England, some upslope mountain snow showers may drop according to a couple of inches, and some light snow showers are likely to continue in some of those areas from Monday night into Tuesday. So precipitation forecast, I'm going to play things through our Sunday with those areas of rain coming in. Notice it doesn't really matter where you go either. Most of New England, we're picking up about a quarter to a half an inch of rain. Some signals that southeastern New England may pick up a little bit more, and also in far northern and eastern Maine, about a half an inch to an inch when you melt it down too, with some of that freezing rain that will be added in there over the course of Saturday evening and night. Speaking of which, we are talking about a light glaze, you notice in some of the light pink. So northern New Hampshire, stretching into northern Aroostook County, and just a couple of spots here, particularly if you're traveling Saturday night into pre-dawn on Sunday, that may have a couple of slick spots from central Vermont, Barrie, back down towards Rutland, and then over towards Holderness and Plymouth up near Conway as well. Again, just a little light glaze, but that's all it takes on untreated surfaces. High temperatures for our Saturday, then warmest in southwestern New England. Again, our highs early in the day, and then as that easterly and northeasterly wind takes hold, we are going to see falling temperatures. And I just want to show you that because it is a changeable day. Notice the temperatures, wow, falling from the 50s through the 40s at the coastline, mainly from lunchtime onward. Still relatively mild in the 60s across southwestern New England, and then 40s and 30s when you get into the far north country. I do think we enjoy some sunshine for really the first 2/3 of the day, and then notice the low clouds come in with that marine layer as that onshore wind takes hold, and a couple of isolated showers in far western New England. Can't rule out a stray one farther east, but that would generally happen during the evening hours, all turning mostly cloudy during the evening and the overnight. Saturday night, most of our temperatures will be in the 30s to lower 40s, and then they'll gradually rise by the time we get to Sunday, many 50s and 60s on the map before that wind shift comes in and cools us down, particularly from northwest to southeast. So yeah, the Easter Bunny's going to be dodging some raindrops here in the morning in northwestern New England. It's going to be windy too in southeastern New England. I'll show you that in a second. Leftover scattered showers as we head into the evening in far southern and eastern New England. Sunday night, I'm not overly concerned with any icy spots, with the exception, you notice, of far western and northern New England. A couple spots may drop to around 32. The wind will dry us out pretty well, but I can't rule out a stray icy patch or two with some of that leftover moisture. Highs on Monday, 40s and 50s. So a little bit cooler, but pretty seasonable for April. The wind shifting around, by the way, too, gusts over 20 miles per hour during the day on Sunday afternoon as that onshore wind takes hold. And then Saturday night, some of the valleys and the western slopes of the greens may gust 30 to 40 as that wind shifts around. Notice Burlington, a brief gust around 40. And then on Sunday, it's a southwest wind, and I'm not overly concerned about any damage, but we may gust briefly. Notice southeastern Massachusetts to the Cape, 35 to 45 miles per hour. And then we all kick up the wind a little bit Sunday evening and night behind that cold front. Track it all, of course, with our app. Pinpoint your exact location on there. The video's right at the top, the interactive radar, everything you need. It's kind of the one-stop shop, including access to our 24/7 streaming network at onedegreeoutside.live on our app. And if you want to watch us on TV, just open up the YouTube app on your smart TV and search 1 Degree Outside Network. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the number 1 Degree Outside weather.